So life can be uncomfortable, right? Things change, you start to do something, a project, disruptions come, obstacles come, and it feels like some days the world is just out to get you. Well, I want you to be equipped to handle those life situations by finding comfort in the discomfort. So this class is going to equip you to do just that. And because I always strive to live what I teach and teach what I live, I made myself uncomfortable by having zero plan for this class, which I never do. So this is a totally freestyle class. I didn't even go through it before, I promise. If you have a block at home, then you can use that for this class. If not, you can grab a big book or something that resembles a block, or otherwise just freestyle without it. I hope you enjoy the practice, and I'm sending you so much love. Mwah. All right, so we're going to start straight away by getting comfortable in the uncomfortable and also warming up because I'm in Finland, it's autumn and it's cold. So bringing yourself to a kneeling position and tucking all 10 toes underneath and then sitting all the way back if you've got that scope. Absolutely no worries if not, you can just lean forward, keeping some weight in the hands or on the thighs. Buckle your seatbelt, get set for an uncomfortable ride, and straight away here, starting to attune to your breath. Inviting a slow and steady breathing pattern, roughly 3 to 4 seconds on the inhalation and 3 to 4 seconds on the exhalation. Allowing yourself to stay as present as possible and feeling the discomfort as it arises, but prioritizing the steady flow of your breath. 2 more here. Last breath. You're doing amazing. And release, bringing the hands forward, lightly tap out the tops of the feet. And then from there, opening the knees wide, big toes together, sending the hips back, reaching the hands forward. I'm just going to shift back a little bit. And dropping into Balasana, child's pose. Long, deep breaths here. And then from here, walking the hands in just a step or two, and we're going to start to ripple and roll through the torso. So inhale as you lift, exhale to lower. Inhale, exhale. Allowing this snake-like undulation through the spine. And following the rhythm of your own breath. From here, inhale to bring yourself to a tabletop position, making sure that you've got shoulders stacked above wrists, hips stacked above knees, flattening out through the back so that your transverse abdominis, your abdominal muscles are pressing in towards the spine, keeping the torso and the spine lovely and supported. And then pressing the hands into the ground. I want you to imagine that you're turning the jar of a jar of pickles, or you're twisting the jar off a jam jar, or something that you like to eat with a jar on. So not kind of picking the hands up and turning them, but just energetically twisting. Really grounding through the hands, opening through the collarbones. From here, keeping the tops of the feet pressed into the ground, we're going to inhale to float the tops of the feet. No, we're not, because that would be incredible. We're floating the knees. Long, deep breaths. Embrace the shake. Last one here. exhale to lower down. Just rocking backwards and forwards a little bit over the wrists to release that tension. We're going to go again. This time we're going to roll around on the wrists. So remember, we've got that steady breath in and out for 3 to 4 seconds. Inhale, pressing into the tops of the feet, and then starting to circle around the wrists. Let's take 3 in one direction and 3 in the other direction. Evenly breathing around your circle. And releasing back down. Lovely. Tucking the toes. Deep inhalation here. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhaling to lift the heels and exhale to lower them down. Warming into the legs. And there seems to be some kind of feral animal fight going on where I am. I don't know if you can hear that. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Inhale to lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale to come forward, keeping the knee nice and compact into the chest. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to bring it in. Once more, inhale to lift up. Exhale to bring it in, holding here for 3. Pressing out through the back heel. 2, hugging in the ribs. And 1. Step the foot lightly between the hands. Drop the knee down. Bringing the hands onto the hips, lifting yourself up. Playing around here with the position of the pelvis, making sure that the tailbone is lengthening down. Nice and strong through the legs, feeling an opening across the front of your hip flexor here. Inhale to lift your arms. Exhale to reach forward. Sweep the hands back. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to reach forward, sweep back. Last time, inhale to lift. Make sure the back toes are tucked. Exhale, reach forward, sweep back, and if possible, floating the back knee. Inhale to lift the arms, lift your crescent lunge. And as you exhale, bend both knees and soften the hands down. So again, just checking in with the pelvis, making sure tailbone is lengthening down towards the ground. Both knees are bent here, hands soft, palms facing the sky. Inhale to lift. Exhale down. Again. Continuing here with a steady breath. Ooh, if you lose balance, that's okay. From here, inhale to lift. This time, dig down, keep the back leg straight, keep the arms up, coming down into a classic lunge. Reaching back through the left heel. Lifting the drishti, lifting the energy up through the fingertips. On your next exhalation, bring the hands together at heart center. And we're going to lean forward, hop the back foot in a step or 2, and press up into warrior 3, floating that back leg. Steady flow of breath. On the next inhalation, lifting up, knee comes to the chest, hands come to the sky. Exhale to step down, come into Tadasana, mountain pose. Connecting to your internal gaze here, noticing the shift of energy, of circulation, of heat, following the asana practice. Steadying the breath. Inhale to lift your arms to the sky. Exhale to fold arms nice and wide, bend the knees. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, the arms lift nice and wide to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, circle the arms. Exhale to fold. This time, wrapping the arms around the back of the thighs. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Full round of breath here. And then inhale, reach forward in a variation of Utkatasana. As you exhale, fold forward, fingertips to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ground the hands, stepping back into downward facing dog. Long, deep breaths. From here, inhale, roll forward to high plank. Drop the knees and exhale, halfway down, modified chaturanga. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Steadying the breath, steadying the posture here. And keeping our breath as the thread line throughout the entire practice. Inhale to shoot the left foot towards the sky now. Exhale, hugging the knee in towards the chest. Inhale to lift it up high. Exhale to hug it in, engaging the core. Last one, inhale. Exhale, holding here for 3, 2, press the hands into the ground, and 1. Step the foot lightly between the hands, drop the back knee down. Hands come to the hips as you lift the torso, and you shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, yay, shimmy, yay. You roll and tilt the pelvis around until you found that position where it's nice and stable, tailbone reaching down to the sky. Not to the sky, to the floor, obviously. From there, inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, lean over the front leg, hands reach back, finding the strength. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lift, make sure the back toes are tucked. Exhale, reach forward, float the back knee. Inhale to lift, straightening the legs, lifting the arms. Exhale as you bend both knees and softly allow the arms to drop. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. You can even tap the knee down if you're feeling fruity. Inhale. Exhale. Breath as top priority, allowing you to find comfort in the discomfort. Inhale as you lift, exhale to lower. This time, inhale to lift, keep the legs straight and dip down into the hips. Strong through the legs, supporting your upper body to elevate. And then as you exhale, bringing the hands together at heart center, lightly hop the back foot in a step, and then transition into Virabhadrasana B, Warrior 3. Long and strong through the torso and the lifted leg. And then inhale, lift both arms, lift the right knee up towards the chest. And exhale to step down, finding Tadasana. Slow, steady breathing. And let's go through all of that again, adding on. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale, this time through the mouth. Lift the arms behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. This time, inhale, lift to a variation of Utkatasana. Arms lifting this time. Pelvis reaching back and down. Hands reaching up and forward. So you exhale, maybe you can dip a little lower. Dip it low, bring it up slow. Oh, sorry. Nice. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale, open through the chest. And then with nice, generous bend to the knees, fold forward, belly to thighs, and fold for a bound Padangusthasana. Releasing the hands, inhale, return to Utkatasana. Exhale to place the hands down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, modified chaturanga. Inhale to lift. Exhale, back to your modified chaturanga. Inhale to lift yourself away from the ground. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. I never said it was going to be easy, all right? Use this opportunity to steady the breath. From here, inhale, right foot to the sky. Exhale, knee into the chest. Inhale, right foot to sky. Exhale, step between the hands, keeping the back knee lifted. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, bend both knees, tap down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, keeping both legs straight now, dip into the hips. Taking a little pulse here as you breathe and lift, and exhale to dig a little further down. Inhale, lift the legs. Exhale, open the arms, expanding into warrior two. Set your drishti. Drishti is running along your front middle finger, making sure that you are pressing the knee open and engaging the feet into the mat. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale for a floating side angle, if possible. If not, coming down here to a modified side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Steady breath. Exhale. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, windmill the hands. Framing the front foot, turning onto the back toes. Runner's lunge. From here, ground the hands. Stepping into high plank. And let's get acquainted with our high plank here. So again, let's connect to those jam jar lids. So engaging the hands, twisting out energetically. Reach back through the heels, lifting the head higher than the heart. Steady breath. Embrace the wobble. And exhale, drop the knees, drop the chest halfway. Inhale, open. Exhale, down through your modified chaturanga, tuck the toes, lifting up and pressing back. On an exhalation to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Long deep breaths here. Second side, inhale, the left foot rises. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale to lift it up. Exhale to step it through. Keeping your back knee lifted. Inhale as you rise, lifting the legs. And exhale as you gently drop the hands down, tapping the bottom knee. The back knee, excuse me. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling to lift and exhaling to open to your warrior two. I'm going to swap sides. Digging in here. And what I mean when I say dig in is find the juice of the asana. Find the discomfort, the sweet discomfort, and then see if it's possible to breathe steady and just be with the uncomfortable sensations. Flipping the front palm. Inhale for a reverse warrior. Exhale, coming for either your modified or floating side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, windmill the hands down, coming into high plank. Again, find stability here. Exhale, drop the knees, lower down halfway. We're going to hold here for 3, opening through the collarbones. 2, steady breath. And 1, inhale, lifting for cobra. And exhale, let's come straight back, downward facing dog. From here, dropping the knees down, keeping the toes tucked, and we're going to start to wind down our practice now and finish as we began in the lovely, juicy toe squat. So making sure all 10 toes are tucked under, bringing as much weight as it feels accessible for you today onto the feet. Roll the shoulders back. Find your drishti straight ahead. And in finding your drishti, fixing on a single point, find the breath. And just for a moment, I want you to experience comfort in the discomfort. Last breath here. Exhale to release, lightly tapping out the tops of the feet. And from there, crossing the ankles, rolling over onto your bum. And this is where we're going to use our prop or book, whatever you've managed to get your hands on. So I want you to bring the block or prop in between the thighs. Engage the thighs so you're really squeezing and keeping the block in place. Then we're going to lie back, lifting, as a cushion, I needed to say that, lifting the legs towards the sky, keeping that inner thigh engagement, the adductor muscles. So we're going to take 3 counts to lower the legs as much as you can, and then 3 counts to lift them back up. We'll do 3 rounds, so let's ease into it. Take a deep breath, exhale, release, and inhale to lower down for 3, 2, 1. Exhale to lift up, 3, 2, 1. Second round. Inhale to lower down for 3, 2, 1. Exhale to lift up for 3, 2, 1. Last one here. Lowering for 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And exhale to lift, 2, 1. Lovely. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the feet down, but keep the block where it is. Again, engage the inner thighs. And then inhale to lift. Engage the inner thighs. Down. from here, releasing the block, placing legs for a supported inversion. Our practice. I love this one so much. Really juicy if you're on your period or you just cannot be bothered hoiking your body into the air, which is totally reasonable. Just acknowledging here at the end of practice the energy that you've cultivated in body, mind, and connecting to spirit. Exhale to lightly lower the feet down. You can either take a traditional Shavasana, you can keep the block where it is, keep the hips a little bit elevated. And long deep breaths to close practice. And if you have more time and want to embrace the depths of Shavasana, I highly encourage you to stay here. If, like me, your toes feel like they could almost fall off and you are ready to move into the rest of your day, then gently start to bring a bit of movement back through the body. Maybe hips, rubbing fingers together. Still got your feet in place, prop that off to the side, and then finding the most comfortable way for you to come back up to a seated position. Bringing the hands together at heart center. As you lock in this feeling of comfort and ease, so that you can take this feeling with you into the circumstances and ever-changing external situation that is life. And I want you to remember this feeling and connect back into it next time it feels like everything around you is turning to chaos. Change is the only thing that we are guaranteed in this life. And the best way to make sense of it is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Sending you so much love. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Namaste.